Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my mini facial. So this is something that I do once a week and it can be up to 10 steps depending on when in the day that I do it. So if I was to do this routine at night time, I'll start off with taking off my makeup, and one of the cleansing balms I've been enjoying at the moment has been the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So this is a solid formula. Let me open up so you can see. It's a solid formula, but then it turns into milk when it comes into contact with water. So I found that this takes off even my eye makeup really easily, and because there's very little fragrance, I don't really feel any irritation after using it. So this is what I'm definitely enjoying. So after that, I like to go in with a second cleanser, and this time round I use the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Cleanser. So this is like a white milky gel texture, and it's a non-foaming cleanser and it's really gentle to use. So usually I kind of massage this into my face for 4 to 5 seconds to 1 minute, just to make sure every ounce of dirt and grime is off my face, especially if I'm doing this at night time and I've had a long day at work. I just want to make sure that everything is off. So what I then do, I then steam my face for a few minutes. So because I'm doing this in the shower, I normally have that opportunity to steam my face as I go along. So then after I finish doing that, I then go in with an exfoliator. So my exfoliator of choice this time round was the Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. So this is something that I've just started using and have used it I think twice now. And it's a very nice white, silky kind of satin texture, but then it has very fine micro beads inside. And at the moment I'm really enjoying this. I think the beads are inside, well, not necessarily beads, but particles are inside. They're so small, and it's not completely packed within the liquid, so it's not fully dense with these particles. But then it's enough to really give a nice polish to your face, and it's not harsh at all. I mean, one of the things I was afraid of when using this was that it's going to be a bit too harsh and I might feel some tingling or a bit sensitivity, but as I've been using this a few times, it hasn't happened at all. So I really do enjoy this, and this may become a favourite of mine. So after exfoliation, I go in with a mask. And so this time round I chose the Elemis, and this is the Peptide 1000 Flower Mask. So one thing I would say to you is that this comes out as a black, I wouldn't say gel, but kind of like a, I guess kind of like a jelly kind of thing. And yeah, so if you are using any cleansing cloths or things like that, they may stain. So then I use this as a, I say maybe a clarifying kind of mask. So I'll leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. It did tingle at first, maybe for the first maybe 10 seconds or so, and then that calmed down. When washing it off, I didn't feel any kind of sensitivity afterwards. So this was one I really enjoyed, and as you can see, it's empty now. So once that's off and out of the shower, I then go on to tone. So toning was only something I began to do in November, I know. And so I wanted something that was quite mild and quite sensitive. Not mild and sensitive, but because I can become sensitive at times, I wanted something that was soothing. So the first one I used was Elemis, and then I moved on to this toner. So this is the Pixi Rose Tonic, and it's made of rose and elderflower, and it's a nourishing toner. So when it says it's a nourishing toner, it really is. It's very soothing, hydrating, nourishing. I didn't feel any kind of sensitivity at all. This is definitely something that I use just to calm my skin down after all these steps that I just took. And I'm really enjoying it. And as you can see, this one is also empty. So after that, I go in with my eye serum. So currently, I'm using the Dr. Botanicals Pomegranate Superfood. This is a brightening eye serum. So I have quite dark under eye circles, and I've been using this for the past couple of months now, and I have noticed a slight improvement with my under eye circles. They're not as dark as they used to be, but I would say that this is an oil-based serum, and that a very, very little goes a long way. So when you open the bottle, you can see that it's a dropper. So how I like to use it is that I try to squeeze out everything from the dropper and then just use a tiny bit that's left. Just rub that tiny bit, and that's more than enough for both eyes. And then it also helps to make it last longer. So I do try my very best just to keep that within the eye area, because it is an oil-based serum. Because after that step, I then go on to using a sheet mask. So the sheet mask I used this time was the Masque Bar Silver Foil Sheet Mask. And it says it contains aloe leaf juice, anise fruit extract, and camellia leaf extract. So this was scent free, no fragrance whatsoever, and it did come out with a silver front, and then the inside was white. So it was the white part that I put on my face. I think I did it right. Yeah, I think I put it on the right way. I put the white part on my face so the silver was showing on the outside, and I left it on for 20 minutes. So this was a really good hydrating mask. The main kind of aim of my skincare is to really make sure that my skin is hydrated, because I have quite, well, normal to dry skin, but I'm leaning more on the dry side, especially around the areas of my cheeks here. So yeah, I really enjoyed using this mask, and surprisingly it stayed on. Reason why I said surprisingly is because there is a lot of serum in the packet. It says it has 30 milliliters of serum, and I felt that was a little bit wasteful, because even with the extra that came off the mask onto my hands as I was putting it on, even that was too much to then use in my neck area and my décolletage. So with the serum that was left, you could have probably used it all over your body and still have some left over. So after using the sheet mask, after removing it, I then packed the product into my face so it absorbs as much as possible, and then I go in with another serum. So the serum I have been using, this is the one I use during the day, and this is the Ordinary, and it's the Ascorbyl Glucoside solution. Now this is a 12%. So it's a brightening serum with a stabilised vitamin C derivative. And so yeah, I've been using this for the past couple of weeks, and I've been really enjoying it. I do see a brightness, more of an immediate kind of effect on my skin, I would say, but I have been enjoying it. So following on from those serums, I then go on to use an oil. So this is the oil that I've been using for the past couple of months, and this is the Dr. Organic, and it's the Bioactive Skincare Organic Rose Otto Oil. So this is meant to be a facial serum, but because it's oil based, I just use it as an oil on my face after my other serums. And so I would say this does have a rose scent. I don't think it's that strong, but I have seen reviews where people have said that it's very, 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 very strong and sometimes overpowering. So if you're not into the rose scent, this may not be the product for you, but I quite like the scent, and I like that it absorbs very, very well. So in the same way as the Ordinary serum and also the Dr. Botanical serum, this has a dropper, but then you push the button at the top. So you push a button and then the product comes up in the tube. So when you pull it out, this is the amount of product that comes in. It doesn't fill the whole dropper, but this is more than enough for your face and your neck, honestly. And then that also helps for your product to last longer. So finally, well, not quite finally, I go in with a moisturiser, and this time round I've been using the Bobbi Brown Extra, and it's the Illuminating Moisture Balm. So this is in the shade Bare Glow. They do have two other shades, one that has a more of a pink shimmer and one that has a golden shimmer. So people with very, very, very fair skin tones, I think this would be the Bare Glow would be the best shade to go for. but I find that this is really, really illuminating on my skin tone as well. So what I'll do, I'll pop a little bit on my hand, just so you can see. I don't use it, okay. It's a very, very, very rich cream. Have that on my hand, and then you can see it just, you can really see the difference in my hand. Just provide a very, very lovely glow, and that is what I'm wearing in this video. I've really, really enjoyed using it, but it does have a very, very, very foul smell. This dissipates very, very quickly. Within maybe less than a minute, smell goes, but just so you're aware. And then finally, if I'm doing this during the day, I then use an SPF as well, because I'm got to go out. And so the SPF I've been using has been this sample size from the Organic Pharmacy, and it's the Cellular Protection Sunscreen. So it has high protection, UVA and UVB, and it's SPF 30. So it is quite pale. It may provide a bit of a white cast, but I haven't had that much of an issue with it whenever I use it. I'm trying to squeeze a little bit onto my hand, but it's almost finished. There we go. So yeah, let me quickly show you what that looks like. So this is on top of the Bare Glow Illuminator. So yeah, you can see it's white. But then once you massage that in, yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. So yeah, that was the entirety of my weekly facial for this week. So next week the products may change, the masks may change for different reasons. My tone will definitely change because it's finished now. So depending on what I want to do or what I want to achieve with the facial, that's where certain products change. So masks, serums, they will change. Even the exfoliator may change depending on what kind of concerns I'm addressing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Tell your friends and your family. And until next time, take care.